Well, it's been a while since we've talked with Kenny Hook, at least on video. But Kenny, as we sit here in early December, a new player getting ready to be signed, Derek McGowan.
Yeah, it's exciting when anytime you think you can make your ball club, or in this case our pitching staff, better in the month of December. But I think this is going to be a great addition, and I have a nice comfort level knowing Dereck a little bit and following his career, and then it's really exciting seeing him train in here this time of year, and he's a guy that's very hungry, and I'm excited about the future of the 2013 season with him possibly in our bullpen or the back end of our bullpen in some fashion.
And we were talking yesterday about you made some comparisons to Lucas Irvin.
Yeah, I see a lot of the similarities in Irvine and Dereck because of they got gifted arm strength. I think that the velocity is a huge part, and then the other similarities I think are some of the ways he, his demeanor and his work ethic and those type of things are things that as a manager you feel real comfortable that he's going to be a guy that takes it very seriously, has a lot of passion and drive for what he's doing. And I think as we saw Luke develop and become a guy that's pretty much top of our rotation, and I think he ended up with over 100 strikeouts on the season. So I see a lot of the same things. Now I don't really know what role Derek's going to fill for us, and I kind of didn't know that at the time we signed Irvine. I just knew that I felt really good about Luke, and I feel some of those same things about Dereck at this point.
And as we talked about throughout the year last year, it's also good to get a kid in our own backyard.
Yeah, I mean, Derek's the guy that I know a lot about. I followed him through his high school career here, and then some buddies of mine ended up coaching him at Park, so we communicated, and I always knew that Derek's always had a kind of a name and a reputation for being a guy that can really light up the radar gun. So I think it's just a matter of kind of maybe polishing up some mechanics and getting the command down, and then working on some of his secondary pitches. So anytime you have some type of background or some personal relationship with the guy, you always feel like you're going to be able to maybe help him speed up the process of his development, and I think there's no reason why Dereck can't be a guy that gets picked up out of independent ball, and maybe he was overlooked through the draft or in college, and I think this is a great route to maybe get him started in his pro career, and I think if he comes in and does make some of the adjustments and throw strikes, and I think when guys see his arm strength, they're going to really take notice, and I think he'll have a chance to get signed.
Does it help to sign somebody like Dereck in December, knowing that you now have 3, 4, 5 months to work with him?
Yeah, that's part of it. Is part of this is me getting, being around him over the last month, seeing how he goes about his training, kind of getting to know him a little more personally. I really like the business type approach to him training and developing his skills at this time. When you see a guy training as hard as I see him daily working at it in December, and I'd be hard pressed to find a lot of guys out there, rookies, that are training as hard as he is this time of year.
How much does it help working with Kenny? I mean, you guys have been working together for the last month or so. He's known about you over the years, but how much, as far as a comfort level and knowing what he's going to be doing, how much does that help you want to sign with the T-Bones?
I mean, there's a lot of familiarity there, and yeah, just like you said, working with them here. I mean, I'm here, every night he's here giving lessons. So, yeah, it kind of carries over, and we can see, and he can give me little things to work on. So I feel like I get a big head start heading into next year that other guys don't.
So you pitched. We're recording this in Parkville, and you pitched just down the street at Park, and then in Georgia. Tell us, if you would, just a little bit about your background and growing up in the Kansas City area, Ray South, and then where you are today.
Yeah, from around here, hometown kid, and yeah, went to Park with one of his former coaches, pitching coach Kevin Scobie, and yeah, that kind of drew me to Park, and then just found an opportunity to go to Georgia. But found my way back home, and now Kenny has the head coaching job with the T-Bones, so I decided to hop on board.
Was that in your back of your mind a little bit that you can play, basically in your hometown?
It was really. I mean, I didn't until recently didn't have an exact idea of where I'd be playing, but I kind of taken on any offers, and this just seemed to be the best. And I really like that. My off-season workouts, and instead of being from some town in another different state, I'm right here working with the head coach every day and the pitching coach. So I think that'll help out a lot.
Tell us a little bit about your style, and I mean, Kenny's compared you to Lucas Irvin a little bit, and a hard thrower. What can fans expect out of you, think?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say, I'm more of a power pitcher. I'm aggressive with my fastball, but I think one thing that kind of gets overlooked a lot is, with that, a lot of people assume, he's wild and he doesn't have other pitches, but that's what I'm here to show. I'm going to work. That's what I'm working on this winter. I feel like velocity's been there for a while, and just repeating mechanics, and I think it'll pay dividends in the future. And there's other pitches there that'll be able to be seen.
Well, again, congratulations. Welcome to the T-Bones. We'll look forward to seeing you this spring.
Thank you. I'm excited.